During that time, Dad's paranoia reached new heights, and he'd barely let any of his children out of his sight. I'd probably catch hell for staying away tonight of all nights, but I needed some time to myself. I flipped the light switch next to the door and was relieved when a nearby lamp flickered to life. At least I'd remembered to keep up with the utility bills. The glow from the light illuminated a compact space that could best be described as utilitarian. Bed to the right, sofa to the left, kitchen straight ahead, with a door beside the fridge that led to the bathroom. I grabbed a change of clothes and went to shower, turning the water up until it was scalding. Trails of pink ran down the drain as I scoured the last of the blood from my skin. In my mind, I replayed the memory of Tommy's car disappearing beneath the black surface of the water, and I grinned. I was glad he was gone, because it freed up one of the last hurdles standing between me and his daughter, Lauren Marchetti, the girl I'd grown up with back in the old neighborhood, as we called Little Italy, before my parents moved us out of the city and into a swanky suburb. She'd been a grade below me, and at the end of my senior year, a situation involving the two of us had spun out of control, getting so bad that she'd ended up transferring out of the district. I closed my eyes, thinking back, my smile slipping as I remembered the feeling of Tommy's knuckles hammering into the side of my face, hearing his enraged voice tell me that if I ever so much as looked at his daughter again, he would kill me.
Ryan snapped back a few frames and hit pause.
Here,
they said, pointing at the editing software beneath the video.
If we cut it here and then transition to the side, it'll make it seem like it was one continuous filming session, and you switch the camera position to be artsy.
I arched a brow. And not like I had to stop in the middle of recording because someone set the fire alarm off? Again? Ryan tucked a strand of long blonde hair behind their ear, turning the spectacular shade of red that only the very pale can achieve.
I didn't want to turn the stove fan on too high in case your mic picked it up.
Uh-huh, I said. I'm sure that was it. Ryan turned even redder. Tormenting them was as easy as it was enjoyable. I opened my mouth to see if I could make them flush all the way to their toes, but their door burst open behind us, and we turned, blinking against the sudden brightness as our third roommate, Taylor, swept into the room. At first, all I saw was her outline, but as my eyes adjusted, I noted her lavender hair swaying around her shoulders and the floral silk robe tied loosely around her curves. She wore a full face of makeup, her skin highlighted and bronzed, her almond eyes framed with false lashes, telling me she was either getting ready to film or had just finished. She stopped a few feet away and hefted a small box in each hand, looking from me to Ryan and back again.